Good evening, folks. How are we doing today? Hello? Are we audible? A little dirt with my sound there. How are we all doing today, folks? How are you going? Sindane, Mex, Hanno, Pryor, Blood Diamonds, and Vixen, and Hanno. I think I said Hanno twice, but I'm glad I did. And thank you for the sub, Hanno. 2 months, tier 2 for 10 months. That is awesome, thank you. Oh, how are you all doing, folks? Did you have a good yesterday? I am still digesting delicious, meaty, Brazilian meaty goodness from the Brazilian restaurant. I ate it all. Me and a lady went for a meal. I ate all the food, and then I came home, and I slipped into a food coma. So it was powerful. Uber Grix, how are you, buddy? Fuck yeah, for you. Nice. Nice. Thank you, though, Hannah. Appreciate it, bud. We're going to play a bit of Oni today, guys. I want to try and get a few things sorted in the colony, and I have played for like 5 cycles. The eagle-eyed amongst you will know. I had to fix a couple of things, but I'll jump into that now. So, yeah. First things first, let me just explain some of the things that I've been tinkering with. Nerd Rage, how are you, buddy? How is it going? It's that ginger guy. How dare you? How dare you, DJ? How's it going? I just came back from holidays and I see the big guys back on him. My oh my, sorted. Long time, mate. So yeah, I've basically fixed our steam turbine from last stream. I think I've fixed it. I've not really ran it for very long, but I'm hoping it'll work. I realised I was making a bit of a derpy mistake by having this open. I had this little mesh tile here. So I ripped it out, sealed it up, and I've moved our Atmos switch and our hydro sensor and liquid vent, basically. That's what I've done. And then sealed this up, and now the steam just goes into our steam turbine. And then I've also moved a little bit of pipe in here, because basically this water was getting toasty hot from the heat from the pump for some reason. So I've just done a little bit of granite pipe. It's not necessary, I don't think. It's actually just warming up the water a bit. But it seems to be working. Our ethanol's boiled up here. So we've now got a room full of gas, which is kind of cool. And it should now just be working as planned. So there we go. Good life, good life, good life, good life, good life, good life, good life! Is that what you're going for? Muggins! You watched the part, I died today, I'm not happy at 10 minutes after in the ground you build a disco room. 10 minutes after you're in the ground I built a disco room, is that what I did? Oh dear. How much water does it make? It's just going to make the output of this steam vent. This steam vent's only outputting 759 grams a second, which on average is way less than that, because obviously dormancy and stuff. But it is giving me, a supply of water whilst it's running. It's, it might be like 1 kilo a second constant, or maybe even less than that when you factor in the dormancy period. But it is giving me some water. It will only pump every now and again, and it'll give me a few packets here and there. So, it's more I just wanted to sort of contain the vent itself. It's actually giving me more power than it's using by quite a long way. This realistically is only requires a little bit of power to do this cooling loop here. So everything I get out of it is a bonus. So, I figured we'd leave it going. Get all the songs. Oh, the rec room. I see. Oh, it's only a basic disco, and it's because people were so sad that you were dead. That was the problem, Prior. You'd made such an impact that people were devastated you were gone. So I had to give them something to take their mind off it, so boogie on down at the disco. Yeah? That's what we went for. That was the solution. Right then. So, last stream we did some tinkering, we did some digging, we put in some more tanks and did some odds and sods. Today I want to try and get our power fully online. If you remember, we had the Infinity. These have now been fixed. So the update did work. It took me, I think, about 25 minutes to load the save. Your wake was some gig. It was. It was. Yeah, we had these Infinitries, didn't we, that were trolling us and lagging our game out and making us super super glitchy. It's now been fixed, and the game is running much smoother because of it, so that is a good thing. And I wonder if my harvest overlay's better now. Yeah, harvest overlay's even better as well, so that's cool. That is a bonus. Oh, wait, hold on. So yeah, today what I'd like to do, I'd like to get some more of our oxygen online. It will only be a little mini build for now. And it's going to go in here. But before I do that, I'm going to go and cap this other water geyser down here, because that's what I want to do right now. So let's come and dig this boy out, because we've got another polluted water geyser like this fella here. So I might as well get it opened and analysed and see what we can get done. We are not going to be able to do that. And then once I've done this, I want to be able to rip that other ladder out, you see, so yeah, we'll get some more polluted water online. I'm going to need a water supply, so this is all the water we've collected so far, and unfortunately it has germs in it, which sucks. Nailu, thank you very much for the sub. 19 months as well. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dancing drinks, it was the send-off you deserved. It was. It was. This is meant to be disabled. So yeah, the water that we've got so far... Jeez, you scared the Jesus out of me. Come storming in like that. Thank you, lady.
Welcome.
Nothing. Just looking at you. Alright. Thank you, lady.
Hi, Brian.
You know what's real dedication? My first website result for Twitch goes directly to your channel. Ah, Nailu. Ow. She's brought me a drink. Hold on a sec. She's brought me a drink, but it's hotter than 7 Hells. It's the hottest thing in the world. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, we've put some water in here. My plan was to try and keep this germ free. But realistically, I don't think that was ever going to happen, was it? Because we were trying to cook the germs in this water. But I think what happened, I remember what happened now. When we loaded the game after the update, they've changed the signals now on automation. So there was this new thing here where it's send green signal if, and it basically cocked up all of our automation. So we've sent some water through these pipes that then ended up coming into here, and I've now got germs in my water. So I'm going to have to use germy water for my electrolyzers, unfortunately. What map is this? This is an Arboria start, so it's an Arboria map. So there you go. Yeah, so it kind of fucked up my whole plans of cleaning the water of germs. Like, that's why we're circulating this water up here. We're circulating it until it's got no germs in it, and then dumping it out. So the automation change kind of fucked me a little bit. But oh well. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it. So I'm going to start, as I say, building around this. I may do it... I don't know if I want to do it the same as that one. Might do it this way instead. How do you keep your steam turbines cool now? I think ultimately you'll still need to do them with like aqua tuners. But me at the minute, the one turbine that I've built so far, it's basically being cooled with some polluted water. Basically, some polluted water from a polluted water vent. Which is what we're doing now, we're capping another one. I've got 2 of these polluted water vents, so I'm just going to use them, basically. Rockman, that doesn't look good. You okay there? Yeah, teleport. Nice. Well, let's just cancel this shit then. We don't really need to go up there. We'll just cancel that for a second. Is this seed post-geyser rebalancing? Yes. Yeah. Rockman is stuck. Son of a bitch. Get out of there. Let's just dig out. Let's go down here so I can get underneath. So yeah, we've got a slush geyser here that's giving us cool water. It's giving us less output than you normally get. And and then we've got carbon dioxide, guys, that we just sort of cap just to keep it safe. We've got a steam vent, a hot steam vent up here, which is, we're basically just getting a bit of power and a bit of water off this. It's actually keeping our generators topped up more than anything, so it means more inactivity for our other gens, which is good. We're currently just putting coal and wood into here manually, so I'll probably need to keep an eye on that, but we should be alright for power. We're not using that much at the minute. I did go and dig out a load more lead from down here, so we do have plenty of lead now. 22 tons, so we should be able to route some more wires around the base as well in a minute. I just want to get this online first. Put your new PV canal breed yesterday, £5 too. Nice. With a slab. Nice. Yeah, so you're going to come down like that. Actually, we'll do like that for now, because it's probably going to piss water everywhere. Alright, so let's just get in here, see if we can get this analysed. I don't need to be doing anything with like priority 9 or anything at the minute, so I think this should all be fine. We've got idle dupes, so I've got plenty of time to do things. Let's get some of these things being tidied up as well. And then I want to rip all this out, really. After like this point. Yeah. I want all this to go. Because we've got another way around, so balls to it. Maybe I'll do the... Yeah. Maybe I'll do the fire pole first. Boop. So I think we can reach most of this. With a few digs here and there, I should be able to clear all this out. Alright then, what was I doing? Get this done. Yes, but you must be careful. Yeah, you may notice I've got a few dupes running around that are injured at the minute. That may be because I put them into the steam room without much consideration for their well-being. But it's fine. Yeah, I don't want anyone to go up there. We may have cooked a few dupes. Sometimes you just got to cook a few dupes. You know that's how it is. We cooked a few dupes. Full disclosure, some dupes got cooked, basically. I'm not proud of it, but it did happen. And then we just want some automation, don't we? Full disclosure, we cooked a bunch of dupes. Fuck. Alright, this needs to be one wider. How do you know that it's a water geyser before digging it up? Silent but deadly. There is a little trick we can do at the minute. So, for example, this boy here is currently hidden. You can't see anything. Alright. What we can do is go into priority, question mark, the top priority, and go boop. And then it will tell us at the top that it's a copper volcano. We can even go as far as to click it, and it will show us the base stats, like pre-analysed. That's how we know. It's a bit of a cheat, but launch preview, guys. You know, this game's ready to launch. This game is launch ready. I want to get that built first. Didn't make you do that. No, I didn't either. Mech's the one that pointed out to me. It's a new one. Made a bit of a stink there. Oh well. Let's just get that mopped up. A wee bit of a stink. And then... what did I want? I wanted a hydro sensor, didn't I? Ooh. There we go. I need to permaburn this clown. You get messages for like fucking viewbots and stuff. BC Warrior, real or viewbot? Kappaboost.com. Twitch affiliate or cursed lit partner? Best promotion surface. Jesus. Apache, how's it going? Good morning, good glorious bid. How goes it with the dupes? Not bad at all, mate. We've literally just started the stream, to be honest, so I'm just doing my usual routine of getting back into the swing of things, tidying up a few things that I was meant to do a long time ago. And yeah, you know, just getting into the game again. I played a lot of Overwatch last night. We were playing Overwatch till the wee hours. We had a blast. We were playing pre-made 4v4 Overwatch. It was a fucking riot. It's probably some of the most fun I've ever had playing Overwatch. It was great. I'm gonna try that. Got a volcano and gold volcano just above my base. Think I would have preferred to be ignorant. Still trying to wake up, finish your breakfast, drinking plenty of coffee. Nice. Nice. Sin! Might need a med bay, Apache. Who needs a med bay? Who needs a med bay? What's that over there? Breakfast. Got to ask underscore about the fight against me as Pharaoh when he was Genji. Yeah, it was good fun. I'd like to see that again. It was a good laugh. Right, I've got idle dupes. Let's get a few more bits getting done here and there. So this is going to be a Babby electrolyzer room. I've not fully decided how we're going to lay it out, but that's what's going to be here. Let's get this done first, actually. I don't know why I've not sealed that up. We're going to put some sort of electrolyzer setup in here. It's only going to be a small one, because we've got this little small rust build over here, and I kind of like the idea that we've got both. We're using both things, you know? Slicks the larvae. Meh. Taking the salt water. We did have a couple of slicksters down here. Are they still alive? They are! They are still alive. We're currently wasting a bit of power trying to warm these boys up. But they are still alive. And obviously we did this little dirt build down here as well. We've got an electrolyzer out in the wild, just giving us a bit of oxygen down here. And we've also got a carbon skimmer to try and get rid of some of the CO2. Because we had a big old CO2 build-up, which is still in the base, really. Could probably do with sorting this a bit more. But yeah, we'll get to running some more wires around the base. I might do those plans now as well. So we've got a few circuits that we can use now. Like we need one up here. And I might bring this one into the middle. So let's do that, because I can do these on like a low priority just to keep my boys busy. So how do I want to do this? Maybe you can come down here. Actually, I've changed my mind already. I'm gonna go that way. Lovely. And then we can get all this powered then. And rip out these. So we've still got like a wood burny boy right, right in the middle of the base. So I'd like to get rid of him as well. We can maybe even get our massage tables, all of our massage tables up. Maybe get these lights powered. Yeah, be nice. It'd be real nice. So we'll just wait to get this boy analysed, and then we'll try and seal this up. We are gonna piss some water out of here, unfortunately, but that just is what it is. And we can probably get all these pumps. If I do a bit of a juggling round up here, we can probably get all these pumps connected on one wire as well and get these coal gens removed. This doesn't really need it anymore, but I'm going to leave it here just in case we do have another carbon dioxide incident in the future. Oh, for the injured duplicates. Yeah, I've got some med bays. I've not bothered to use them. They'll rest in their beds, won't they? So, like your rust build, how do you find that compared to an electrolyzer build? I don't really know. I've not really ran it for long enough. It seems to be giving us plenty of oxygen. It's very similar to the electrolyzer build in how we're cooling it. We've got plenty of rust. Salt is something that we don't have much of. which is kind of worrying. But I can dig out a load of salt, like there's some right here. You don't get much in these pockets, I've noticed. You don't actually get that much. But then again, this biome is plenty of salt, so if I do a bit of a focus dig and dig out all this stuff, we should have enough rust and salt to last us a very long time. Rust, we've got 106 tons, and again, I've got shitloads that I've not dug out yet, so... But again, this is Arboria map, it's slightly different than standard, so they seem alright. They seem kind of cool. But I would like to get an electrolyzer build online as well, just for familiarity's sake, if nothing else. Like, it's something I would like. Let's get rid... What do I want to do? Let's get rid of you. Let's put another one of you in there. Take it with the chlorine, it's still salt negative. Possibly. I mean, to be honest, I've not set this up properly, so as you can see, a lot of my crops are slightly stifled. If I was to do this again, I'd lower these down and have some smarter pumps in here, but I just literally banged the pump in here for now just to manage the levels. My pipe and everything down here is an absolute clusterfuck at the minute, so again, we'll need a big tidy up at some point. A lot of this was just banged in to keep us going, because I spent a lot of time exploring more than anything. Because there was all new stuff and a lot of things that I hadn't seen, so I wanted to get to them and see what they were all about. And yeah, basically neglected my base, something crazy. Let's get these things going. I'm hoping they're going to change something with the skills. Like, there does come a point where I don't really need... Like, I've got a few people that are ready to get to space and stuff now. I probably... Oh, Jesus. I probably won't go that much crazy with level ups on some of these people, because the morale needs are just way too high. Yeah, the morale is fucked at the minute. So, we're going to have a super stress problem. So, let's get this wired in. I'm going to do the old deconstruct first and then rebuild, because building over lowers the priority, and then I have to manually put the priority over buildings that are already there, which I don't want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Got to get salt from the salty water. Well, yeah, I will. I'll end up... I have got a salty water geyser down here. Which will give me a supply of salt as well. I think it's like 350 grams a second or something. So we will have some later, it's just at the minute I'm running a bit low. Yeah, 350 grams a second I think it'll give us. Which is kind of cool. But, yeah, just trying to get everything together now. We only got our power at the very death of the last stream, if you remember. So it was right at the end of the stream we actually got it online. So I'd like to get all these things online just for the hell of it. Yeah, why not? I've not even done any maths here, whether we can do all this, but I think it should be fine. Eesh. Yeah, we're going to change this a little bit. Boop. Yeah. Oops, that's the wrong one. So yeah, we're going to spend a little bit of time just tidying a few things up, making sure a few things are working okay. I've still kept these liquid locks here, and you can see by how much water's here now. I did do a bit of fanning about trying to get this sorted. Lots of steam was condensing. Many dupes were boiled. I have probably quite a few injured dupes still. Yeah, let's get a couple of these on med beds. Madison, Spitter, and Lurkin can all come and have a little chill. Madison, Lurkin, and Spitter. There we go. I did also notice that if I don't have this enabled, then they'll piss on the floor, which is why there's pissy water in here. That's a future me problem, though. We don't need to deal with that right now. But yeah, they definitely did do a little bit of pissing on the floor, which sucked. Right, so whilst these boys are chilling... That was a volcano, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd like to get down to this fella. He's dormant at the minute, so let's try and get in here. This is probably going to piss off a lot of my dupes, because it's not exactly breathable down here. I still don't have any algae. They're not going to enjoy it down here. Yeah, we'll just do a little hippity hop over here. And let's dig this out. And let's get my stress things right as well. So start at 50, end at 25. That seems fine to me. And let's just do a quick sweep. I know I've got like lots of eggs and stuff here, but we'll just leave them for now. Why'd you have airflow in between insulated and closed off areas? Do you mean like here? You mean like that? JFY, welcome. Did you fix this? How'd you get rid of the heat without the water purifier deleting it? I never really used to use the water sieve for heat deletion all that much anyway. I just use aqua tuners later. So probably aqua tuners and turbines and stuff. Any dupes died this stream? Not yet. Yeah, okay. These are overpressurized liquid tanks. So the reason I use airflow tiles here is because the airflow tiles are hydrophobic, I think is the word. So if you look, the water is never actually in contact with the airflow tile. And what that means is that the airflow tiles don't take any pressure damage. So you can build a little room like this and overpressurize the room. So if you look at our polluted water here, we've got 5,800 kilos, 6,000 kilos, 6.2, 6.3. We're basically overpressurizing the room. The reason we do that is with the airflow tiles, and then we surround it with insulated tiles to give us some heat protection. Not only that, behind the airflow tiles we'll have a layer of gas. Alright, and the beauty of the gas is that it will not transfer temperature as easily to these tiles. If we just had water in contact with the tiles, like even though they're insulated, they would warm up over time. So I've got a layer of gas behind these airflow tiles, which means these insulated tiles will probably last me 3,000 cycles before they get warm. So there you go, that's why. There we go. Wife wants you to shave. Divorce her! How dare she? What do you use ethanol for? We've basically used it for a couple of things. We've used it for some liquid locks. We've used it for some of these vents. It's going to ultimately be used to in petroleum generators. We've even got some ethanol gas in here that's just chilling. I put a little Atmo sensor in here, by the way, guys, because this was like running on and off all the time. So I've put an Atmo sensor in here that only comes on when it's above 2K in the room. Reason being, it was trolling the hell out of me when it was like spinning up, spinning down, spinning up, spinning down, spinning up, spinning down. So that should hopefully fix that. Hopefully. Would it be possible to have vacuum in the airflow tiles? Yeah, totally, Steve. If you vacuum the room out, yeah. The only problem is if you're putting polluted water in there, it'll just off gas and it'll make polluted water again, polluted gas. So. Did you change the position of that pipe beneath the steam thing? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So the pipe now drops straight into the wetter. I also changed where this little room was and the mesh tiles that were there. I basically tweaked this a little bit and made it right, I think. So it should be working now. If I was about to set up steam turbine, would you put airflow tiles below it or insulated? What do we mean? So do you mean like we've done here? The vents are these bits. If you click on a turbine, steam turbine, you see those little arrows at the bottom of it? That's telling you that that's where the gas is getting pulled in from. So I've built like a floor of insulated tiles and then just slapped my steam turbine on top of it, and that means that each one of those vents is going to try and pull steam. You can block some of those vents if you want, and then it will change the change the way that the steam turbine works, like how much it's going to draw in. I believe that each vent is 400 grams a second or something. I'm a little bit out of the loop with the old figures and stats at the minute, but I think each vent is going to try and pull 400 grams a second. So if you didn't have enough steam, for example, you could block a couple of vents. Your steam turbine would generate less power, but you know, it would be consuming the right amount of steam then. In theory. Alright then. Okay, so they can get this done now. There's a bit of oxygen in here. We will just finish this one off. 400. Yeah, there we go. You see you're tinkering in piss. Yes, yes you are. Oh, he's dormant at the minute. Active for 44 cycles every 83. And next activity in 33. That's okay. We'll get this capped. We've missed out on loads of water here, but to be honest, I'm not short of any, so I don't feel too bad. I do need a place to drop my polluted water. But I think I'd like to do it somewhere where... Friend? I think I'd like to do it somewhere where... doesn't matter about the germs, so maybe a separate pool. This is currently like working with clean water, essentially germ-free water. Oh yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get this one analysed as well. This is now done. I can get this connected in a bit. Let's sort the rest of our wires out in the base, because we've finally got a bit of a grid. So it would be nice to get it all online. I'm just going to run these. We've got enough lead. I don't feel bad doing this. Ah, it's all lit up and lovely. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You should be moved, because you're heating up my base like a penis. Let's move you over here. Perfect. If only these trees weren't in the way. Yeah, I want to dig out all this crap here, so let's just get up here. Get all this removed. There we go. Yeah, it was super cold over here off this carbon dioxide, so I'd like to get this sort of at a reasonable temperature so then my trees will start working again. I've left this little liquid lock here, by the way, because at the moment it's got my bleach stone in this compactor. And I kind of don't want that to start off gassing and giving me more chlorine, so I've just left that for now. But yeah, we can get rid of that. And yeah, let's figure out this wiring now. I think what I'm probably going to do... why not let a crab eat it? Why not let a crab eat the fertilizer? I might do, Mex. I've moved a couple of eggs over here that were kicking around. Or at least I think I did. I've got one egg here at the minute. I did have another one. Was he up here? Hold on a sec. Pinch row. Oh, they dropped him. Yeah, I'm going to move this egg. That's all I've got. So I figured we'd let a couple of them hatch over here, and then they can eat our poops from the water sieve. And I might just do a bit of a sweep over here as well. A little low prio sweep just to get rid of all this crap. Mick, how are you, buddy? Sure, answer to everything, Max. Let the crabs eat it. Dirty Max. Alright then. Yeah, I think if I was going to do this again, I would have a bit more space between the two things to give us a buffer. This is a bit too close. I could drop this down, I suppose. As you can see, it's not quite right at the minute. But we'll get to that in a bit. For now, let me start laying out some sort of space here. Now, again, electrolyzers have changed since I last used them. So... I don't think that's the same level, is it? Electrolyzers have changed a bit since I last used them. So, full disclosure, this might not work. kind of want like a little bulb up here to collect the hydrogen. I'd like this to be a little bit different, but then it affects with my symmetry. But yeah, we'd have like, I don't know, what do we do on this side? We had 1 and then a 3 gap between. I kind of want to keep it symmetrical, but on the same token, it's a huge waste of space. Oh wait, that's in the wrong place. That would be like there. Okay. All right, we'll try this. Oxygen electrolyzer. So yeah, you'd be there, there, and there. It's a huge waste of space, but it will be symmetrical, which does matter. Yeah, something like that. We got that swept out with a 5 as well. And what I'd like to do is, as I say, have like a little bulb maybe up here, something like that would have been ideal. And then have that open and then collect my hydrogen up here, but I don't know if I'll do that. It would be cleaner and it would mean that I'd have no troubles, but we'll see. By the way, why still a pump under the steam turbine? No need for it now. Pump under the steam turbine. Oh, you mean to pull the water out? I don't actually know, Mex. I probably could just feed it straight out, couldn't I? I can't be asked breaking it again now. Literally, I fucked up so many dupes trying to get in there and fix it. I'm probably just going to leave it, mate. I'll fix it in a bit when it's triggering you too much, alright? For now, tough shit. Right then, whilst we're waiting, let's just do a spot of this and this. We're all done. Yeah. So this is what I mean now. Even though I've got this set on a priority 7, if I overbuild these wires, this is what I was saying before. I overbuild all these wires, alright? It will put them back to priority 5, which is not the end of the world. But when you're trying to then change your priorities of a load of shit in your base, and then you'll have to go back and manually change everything later, it's a pain in the ass that I didn't really want. So, right, all these should be fine now. Let's do a little priority 4 sweep up here as well. And then let's get these connected on a different line altogether. And then that should free up some space for this boy. This is kind of disgusting, but that's fine. Nice. Greetings, traveller. Here's someone who's playing Oni again. Ranzi, how's it going, mate? Is the rusty oxidizer good? It seems not to be pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. As long as you've got a good supply of salt, which I think we're actually probably out of at the minute. Which one are we out of? We are out of salt. It seems pretty good, as long as you can keep your supply like ever. I mean, I'm assuming rust is finite. I don't know if you get like... I don't know if there's a machine that makes rust yet. I'm not that far into the game. But, yeah, it seems pretty solid. I just need to go and dig a load of salt, but I don't know where to do it from. Like, you do get a lot of rust, so... Seems okay. The gas vents have pressurized. What's the quantity of liquid I should put? Yeah, 50 kilos. Ooh, that's a lot too much. That's too much. Oh shit, this is gold up here. I forgot about that. Let's get that dug out. Stat. We'll dig to the end here just to see what we get. So that'll give me a bit of salt just to keep the oxygen online. I could start strip mining this as well, but I think I want to wait until I've got exosuits. So we'll just sort of limp by for now. Do a bit of like occasional bit of clearing here and there. Just get all this gubbins removed. That should be fine. Should be okay. So, are you all connected back up? Not yet. That's alright. Well, shouldn't that be iron inside salt water? I don't really know. I don't really know, Listerman. To be honest, this is as far as I've played on this update. I've not had enough time to have a bit of a tinker yet. So, there's a lot of stuff that I've still not figured out. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, they're doing this stuff as well, aren't they? Let's just change all this to like a 6 as well. This isn't urgent. I want to get these wires done, and I want to get this rust dug. Same priority. And this stuff down here as well. Cool. Like your metal items rust and degrade. It's a material in the game. It's rust. It's I don't really know how else to explain it. It's a new thing that's in the world gen. How hot is the rust deoxidizer? Well, I'm cooling mine with some piping right now, or rather I'm cooling the oxygen that comes off it. But yeah, they do generate quite a bit of heat. But I've got a slush geyser down here that we're using at the minute to do most of our cooling. Which has got plenty of wetter in there, so... Plenty of wetter. Why are they not finishing this? There we go. Cool. Yeah, I just want to get rid of all this debris and crap that's kicking around as well. It's making me sad. Nice. Hanno the King Boy just did 50 wires in a row. What a hero. What an actual hero. So yeah, this is where we're loading up our rust and our salt. It's not the best at the minute. I'd like to get all this centralised at some point, but we don't have any sort of storage room right now. And I think our storage room is basically going to be a dropper, like we've got set up here, with a load of sweepers underneath it. And sweepers and loaders, and you know, they can send the stuff everywhere they want to go. So I'll figure out some sort of storage room when it becomes more prevalent, because I'd like my dupes to just be able to drop all the crap in one spot and then just leave myself a load of room for, as I say, loaders and probably like droppers, like the chute droppers, you know, the these ones, because then they can be dropping it automatically from builds that are producing stuff as well. I think these chutes are going to offer a load of options. I think they're going to be really nice. Shidley, oh, how's it going? Thank you very much for the sub, buddy. 10 months as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good day, my friend. How are you doing? Have fun with on again. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, mate. They nerfed the slush. They nerfed the outputs on the slush geysers. So they used to output a lot more. They're now down to like, I think mine's like 6 kilos. Yeah. So they nerfed him a bit. Alright then. So we've done a spot. Oh, we've done a spot of digging up here. We'll get the rest of this gold amalgam. Gold amalgam is something that I'm really low on, which is why I'm trying to avoid using it. It's why I did all this out of lead. Because, well, I think I did it out of iron in the end, didn't I? I did all the wiring out of lead. I don't have much gold, and later on in the game, there's going to be some builds that I want to do that are using gold, so... let's put these back in now. Might drop some debris inside, we'll see. This is now chock full of carbon dioxide, but I just want to get this bit of oxygen out if I can. Yeah, they're probably going to drop this inside, aren't they? I should have just nipped the tiles out. Oh no. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is like quite high pressure oxygen, so we'll let all that piss out and then try and get the... in fact, I might do that. Try and get the carbon dioxide solid in there, that'd be nice. Cool. Are there any other geysers that we want to cap soon, or should I start heading over to the salt boy maybe? That might be a plan. We could do that with like a low prio dig as well. Because I'd like to A, get all this coal and diamond that's sat here. Which would be lovely. It's a load of obsidian and igneous as well to get. And then yeah, we can get this boy capped. So he's going to be a toasty bastard as well. Get steel production going. Oh, so I can do like aqua tuners and stuff. That's not a bad shout. Well, let me just do like a low prio dig over here. I'd like to go through this coal, but we'll go straight through the heart of the obsidian. I think that is our plan. Blep. That is my plan. Yeah, I'm going to want to dig this out. Another tank's going to go here, isn't it? These are just for if I've got an emergency in my... I didn't really want to sweep any of this stuff up. I just wanted this to be if an emergency and my crabs ain't eating the poops. Fix. That's what I wanted. Tubular. No, what am I looking for? Organic. Poop. Poops. Sweep. Sweep. Get out of here. Still putting it in here. Oh. I did break my liquid lock. Oh well, that should be fine. There's still 2 tiles of liquid over it, so it should be fine. Right, we've got a load more salt to keep us going. This can all be ripped out, and I may need to move all these pipes and wiring now that I look at it, because I'm going to have another tank here, aren't I? So those machines on top of the power generators. Snowchi, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Never saw those machines at the top of the power gens. These up here, yeah, these are the new texture for the wood burners. They've actually got them in. Oh, nice timing. These are wood burner boys. I do need to get that Arboria farm up as well, don't I? Or whatever they're called. Arbor trees. I need to get a tree farm going. Might do it here for now. Listerman, thank you for the follow as well, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, any questions you guys have got, feel free to ask, genuinely. I am not the most knowledgeable on this game at the minute because I'm a bit out of the loop. I've not played for a while. But our chat here are very, very knowledgeable. So anything I don't know, they will soon be able to tell you. Yeah, that's fine. Why you put ethanol inside the steam turbine? Purely because it looks pretty. We had some ethanol kicking around, and I needed to put a liquid or a gas in there so that we could help the transfer of temperature. I was going to put hydrogen in here, and then we realised that ethanol boils at a nice temperature. So ethanol... Why is it not showing me any... Oh, there we go. Ethanol boils at 78 degrees, so we thought it'd be nice, it'd be pretty. And we've not used it before, so... Also, we got a lot of gas in there as well, off a few tiles of water that we pumped in, so... Off ethanol that we pumped in, so... I'd like to get this analysed, so when we next see this go dormant, I want to get it analysed as well. So that we know what we're dealing with. Did they change the steam turbine? They made quite a few changes to it, yeah. They've changed how it functions now. But that's a little while ago they first brought them in. But I've not played with them since. So yeah, where do we want to do steel production then? If we want to get steel online. That's a little bit annoying. What's the specific heat capacity of ethanol? I think it's like 4 or something. 2.5. It's not bad. Right, so only some of my dupes are going to be able to do this because it's hardness 3 stuff, so I'm going to have to give them some more stuff to be doing. I'm tempted to just have a bit of a sweep here and there to get things in the centre of the base, you know, get things tidied up. So they're not running miles to go and get stuff. So we'll do some low prio sweeps. Yeah, do some low prio sweeps just to get a lot of things in one place. Let's get all this crap collected. So that when I come to do jobs, they're not just like running to the other side of the map to grab everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this gold up here, I'd like to get that swept. Are they seeds? Yeah, they are seeds. Will the pips replant the water, the saltwater seeds? Because that'd be a nice little project. Get a load of saltwater seeds planted down here. That could be pretty sweet, actually. You look at a big line across. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought you were stuck then. Jesus. So, where would I want to do some trees? I'll take it. How do you keep your steam turbine cool? What's the technique without using the waste water? I'm pumping some polluted water behind it. So I've got some polluted water that's coming in at 30 degrees, and I just put it into a little radiator behind my turbine. And then this little liquid shut off here will kick the water out when it goes above 85 degrees, and that just keeps my turbine nice and chill. So it keeps it, you know, within the range. You have to keep it under 100 degrees, otherwise it'll turn off. So currently my turbine's at 85, 86, 86, and then when my water gets too hot, it'll dump out, and we'll pipe in some more. Basically. Haven't watched any Oni since you stopped streaming it for a while. Yeah, well, it's been nearly 6 months, since we last played, so... Where's the best place to set a storage room in the colony, or having it at least 2 or 3 rooms like that is better? I think really it's up to you, mate. I mean, logistically, you want to make sure your dupes can access it from different sides of your base. At the moment, I don't have a storage room. I'm literally dropping everything in here. If you look, they drop everything in here, and it's getting dumped into my water pool down here. So this is my storage spot right now. Later on, we'll do a proper storage room, but... Man, the wood burners produce a lot of CO2. Yes, they do. They produce a fuckload. I really want to get these last couple of tiles of oxygen out of here. They do seem to produce a shitload, but that's okay. We're going to feed it to our slicksters ultimately. I could probably do with getting that pipe connected actually. And I might do it as an insulated pipe because it's going to be warm. Our oxygen piping's a joke at the minute, but it's enough for our colony in its current state, so... And these won't overpressurize, it'll just keep pumping more and more in here, so... We're at like 10 kilos at the minute. There's a lot of CO2 in there. We are starting to get a few bits of plastic coming in off our glossy boys now as well. I'm just leaving this. I'm not managing it. I'll kill a couple of Drecos off every now and again. Like now, this guy needs to die. I'm just leaving it to do its thing. We'll eat a couple of these glossy eggs as well. Because I do want some fibres. I do want some fibres coming in. And also I want my plastic, obviously. This is a polluted vent, isn't it? Polluted oxygen. I think I've checked this vent about 10 times. Yeah, infectious polluted oxygen. Don't know what we'll do with that yet. And this is a metal one. Have we found any more geysers? I've not done any exploring for a while. Like I've not been keeping an eye on things. That's a gold volcano, an iron. It's a volcano of some sort, I think. Yeah, gold volcano. Okay. What's this? Oh, I must have looked at this before. That's an iron volcano. Right, so we've got a gold volcano, we've got an iron volcano. And a copper volcano. We've got one of each. This is all fine. Excuse me. Right, hold on. This should be something that we try and get done soon. Oh, there's a block of stuff in here. Let's get up here. Let's clear out all this gubbins. And let's look at getting this sealed up, because this is going to be a pain in the ass to seal. We've got a lot of digging to do. And likewise, we'll still carry on. There's only certain dupes that can do this, so I might actually put this as a slightly higher priority. So we can get over to this salt wetter. Morton, how are you, buddy? What's that space heater doing? Apart from heating space, it's keeping my slicksters alive at the minute. Although, my CO2 levels have dropped quite a bit now. So I may actually turn this off for now. We'll put this back to being normal tile. Alright. Let's think of a second. Motherfucker. There we go. Yeah, this is just keeping my slicksters alive. This is where I decided to dump them, so it's just keeping them alive for now. I put each different kind of volcano, different priority number to remember. Yeah, but then I won't remember them. So what, we'd have gold volcanoes priority 3. All volcanoes is 3. I did start a system like that, and then I just threw it out the window. It's quicker for me to just check again. But yeah, all volcanoes could be 3. What, water geysers could be 2. There's too many geysers. Too many geysers to remember. Yeah, let's see if any low-level boys have leveled up. Basil. What do you actually want to be? Machinery, excavation. Let's get you carrying some stuff. Madison is probably alright for now, honestly. Let's get her doing some farming. Basil. You can do some supplying stuff. And some of this and this. And Madison, you are going to do some of that. Beautiful. Alright then. Yeah, look how far they're coming for like picking up some stuff. Sedimentary rock, where's he taking that? Oh, for the critters. That is a long way to go. I need a place to ranch my excess critters. Where should I dump excess critters? I don't really have a kill room yet. Where'd you get your polluted water to cool your steam turbine? I've got a polluted water geyser down here. So this boy is giving me polluted water, which is stored in this tank, and then this tank sends me a pipe all the way up here. Like so. Die. Where am I going to put my excess critters? Should I just put them in here to die? let's say hatchling, and stone hatch. And this on a priority 1. And then you can be auto wrangle excess, hatchling, stone hatchling. Yeah, you're on a priority 2. And then they can keep this in check for now. Alright. Yeah, this isn't good. I'm coming all this way to pick up sedimentary to feed my boys. So they're getting gassed out down here. Yeah, 25 cycles. I think I want to get this done now, just so I'm not rushing super last minute. Pew, pew, pew. I feel like I want to drop this water down so I can get in a bit easier. Let's do a spot of this. Going to be a wall there. Yeah, we'll get that steam turbine capped, steam vent capped, and then 6 days, 2760. Fuck! I did not mean to put that much stuff on there. It's all pumps, isn't it? Yeah. Because these are like, that's a circuit in itself. But these aren't going to run for a good while, so I can fix that later, I guess. I might just nip, because I don't think these are pumping anywhere at the minute. I might just nip these off for now, with a view that I need to remember to wire them up later. But then this wire can carry on down, and we can get these pumps all wired in properly. Just so I've not got more generators down here doing nothing. Yeah, you're gonna go down there. And you can go across. Hello, you can go across there.